Hello, hello, hello. Happy solstice, everybody. It is so fantastic to see you here. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, look at all of you here tonight. This is so great. Oh my gosh. Well, everybody, we made it. We made it to the gateway into the new age. And I just logged in just a couple minutes early, so we're not going to get started in just a few minutes, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody. And it's so great to see all of you. Oh my gosh. Let me just squint here. Oh my gosh, JJ's here, and Robin, and Iggy, and Alexandra, and Adela. Sunflower, oh my gosh, it's so lovely to see you, my dear. And Rob, wow. Anna, and Adela, and Diane, and Anne Marie, oh my gosh. You know, Kung Pao Yahoo, I'm so glad you're here, but I'd love to know who you are. I love your handle though. That's awesome. Uh, Esther and Leslie Ann and Jewel. Yay, Jewel's here. And Kim. Oh my gosh, Kim, it's so good to see you. And Carol. Carol Curtin and Marie and Eva and Angela. Oh my gosh, Catherine, Christina, Deborah. You guys, this is so awesome that you're all here. Yay. And Yasmina, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, my dear. And Susan and Robert and Barbara, oh my gosh, and Rebecca. Daniel, so good to see you. And Graham and Mary. Oh gosh, Mary, I haven't seen you in so long. It's so good to see you here, my dear. And Mark and Cindy and Ava and Nancy, Regina, oh my gosh, Bronislav, Penny, Jan. Oh, wow. Okay, Holly. I think I'm gonna take a break here. I might be here the whole time, just giving shout outs to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Not only are you here to receive, but of course you are here to give tonight. You are here for service and for love and for community. I Okay, so when Mother told me she wanted to do this, I was so happy because I've been celebrating the solstice for a while now. I'm not much of a Christmas person anymore, although I still do it for my son. But personally, I'm a solstice girl, and I've definitely gone pagan at some point. I don't know when, but it happened. And I was so excited that I get to be with all of you on this very special day. And of course, as everybody knows, it's not just a regular old run-of-the-mill solstice, but this is a very special day. And I think I can speak for everybody in this community by saying that we've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. Some of us, it seems like for our whole lives. So, oh my gosh, here we are. I'm not exactly 100% sure what here means, but I feel really excited, and um, I feel an ease and a sense of relief for being here, um, and just a huge sense of hopefulness and excitement. And I don't think that's just coming from my mind, but I have been feeling this energy building for so many years. And particularly, I would say for me, some of you may be a lot more sensitive than I am when it comes to, earth energies and all that kind of good stuff. But for me, it's been about the last 5 years. I have been feeling this energy building and building and building, and it has an intensity to it. It's like it's almost like, that like when a bubble's gonna burst, but in a really good way. It's like that bubble bursts and we're just set free. So I don't know if that's a little too pie in the sky, but I sure feel it, and I'm not exactly sure how to articulate it, but it's definitely there for me. And from talking to many of you, I know that it's there for you as well. So it is such a joy to be able to come together like this, and just seeing all of you interact in the chat with each other and everybody and me. It's so wonderful. I What I like to do, whether it's by email or in an event like this, but always towards the end of the year, I just want to say from my heart and soul, thank you for being a part of this community, whether you are just a part of the YouTube community or you're a part of Mother's larger community, whether you attend in-person events or you don't, whether I've seen your face or not, it doesn't matter. You are a very important part of my life and the life of everyone in this community. And I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for all the time that you give, your effort, your love, your light. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And I love being a part of this and having all of you as a part of my journey in my service to Mother. I mean, it would be great if I was just part of this community as just me. But the fact that you all are on this journey with me in my service with Mother, it is just so special for me. So I thank you for all the contributions that you give throughout the year, just your kindness, your kind words, your love, and not just to me, really, but with each other. I watch you all interacting and the love that flows between you, and it touches my heart so deeply. So I just really just want to come together with all of you and say I love you, and I am so very grateful to have you in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now let us dive in and see what Mother has in store for us. If you'd all like to join me this time, maybe some of you never have before, but if you'd like to join me in feeling Mother come through, not just me, but into all of us, the community, her presence, and how when we open ourselves to her, she just comes. So close your eyes and take some deep breaths with me. And let's welcome Mother into our hearts, our minds, our bodies, our souls, our energy, our environment. Hello, beloved ones, and happy solstice. How wonderful that we are together in this way, on this very auspicious, special, and powerful day. Welcome to the new age, the age of Aquarius, the age of equality, the age of co-creation. Each and every one of you have spent much of your life yearning for this time, and that time has come. It is an honor and joy to serve each one of you, day to day, hour to hour, moment to moment, breath by breath. And I'd like for you to just take a moment to close your eyes and feel all those that are in this community and like-hearted communities, communities of love, generosity, kindness, compassionate giving, and joyful receiving. Reach out your hearts, your minds, and embrace the one community of love. And feel yourself as a vital part of that one community, where you reach out your hands, you open your arms, your mind, your heart, your soul. You open your being to those within the one community of love. Breathe it in. And feel your connectedness, your sacred communion, your holy co-creation with all in the one community of love, in body, out of body, divine and holy presence, animal, plant, the soil beneath you, the air within your lungs, and the atmosphere that surrounds you. Our beloved Gaia spinning through space, holding each and every one of you in her gravitational embrace, in her bounty, in her power. Beautiful. You may open your eyes. I'm going to spend a little bit of time sharing with you the significance of this day and this time. Now, some of you have already heard me speak of this, but today I'm going to come right to the heart of what this change means for you as a human being and for the human race. There has been many ages before the one that you have been living in for all of your life up until this point. And in each age that human beings have existed, you have evolved, you have matured. The age that is dying, the age that is coming to a close, the age that is completing its cycle, was your adolescence, human's adolescence, all of humankind. And there are some people who have matured beyond this human adolescence, but not many. And like individual people's adolescence, there is a range of maturity even within that stage of life. This new age, the age of Aquarius, heralds your young adulthood. And what that means is the same as when you step into adulthood in your own life. It comes with freedom, and it also comes with responsibility. Responsibility for yourself and for the people around you, your environment, those that might depend on you for their very lives. The natural world that surrounds you is dependent upon human sentience and your ability to mature, to become what you need to be in order to care for the life around you. And when you look out in your world, you see your adolescence, your teenage years. Teenagers are often selfish. They are filled with the deep desire to break out, to have freedom, to not be under anyone's control, but at the same time to not really know what that means or what they're doing or how destructive their actions can be. And yet they are terrified of stepping out and having that freedom because they have been cared for, or there's been some kind of system in place to tell them where to go and where to be and what to do and when to do it. And while some of that follows you into adulthood, a lot of that falls away. And a big part of your maturing process as a human being was to find your way, to be given new responsibilities, to be asked to do things that maybe you don't want to do, that you don't enjoy doing, but they need doing just the same. And just like all adolescent people, they are wonderful. They are filled with joy and laughter and angst and anxiety and fear and lightness and shadow and humor and the joy of living and the fear of living. But now, as a human race, your adolescence has come to an end. It is time to mature. And it's not just freedom and responsibility that comes with that maturity, that comes with being a young adult, but there is also this sense of adventure, that there is still a lot of mystery in the world. And now you have the freedom to explore these mysteries, to embrace them, or to discard them if they don't resonate with you. In a sense, you all are just getting started. And your fascination with things like technology, just like you grow out of these things in your adolescence, so too will you grow out of them as you come into your early adulthood. That you will start to see these things as tools rather than necessities, rather than a fascination that captures and keeps you mired in that fascination. But just like when you grow into your adulthood, you will become weary of that obsessive fascination type of behavior. And you will long for a deeper sense of quality to your life. And I'm not just speaking to those of you that are here listening to me right now. I'm speaking of all humans. The energies that will be pervasive in this new age are all the energies you need as a human race to mature. You will not be given a choice, just as you were not given a choice in the last age, living in your adolescence, year after year, decade after decade, century after century, millennia after millennium. And as maturing adults, you will not want to break so many of the gifts that you are given. You will not feel that urge to burn things to the ground just to see what might happen. Because what is happening is now embedded in your cellular makeup. You are not going to forget everything and move into this new age as a blank slate. You are taking all your experiences and your history with you. And the energies that are being provided for you right now on this day will have a very dramatic effect, meaning that widespread adolescent behavior will simply not be allowed to move forward, will not be allowed to continue at the rate it has been allowed before. And I do not mean that there is a stern parent standing about saying, no, you can't do that. I'm talking about Gaia herself and the energies that she is consenting to release into the collective, not just human consciousness, but all the consciousness that is in relation to this planet. And the ripple effect that this planet has into other dimensions, other reality structures. Not that this is an epicenter. It is simply one center of life that affects a much larger pool of life than you all are aware of at this time. There is no stern parent making judgments, telling you what you can or can't do. But you are a guest on this planet. You do not own her, nor does she own you. There is a glorious symbiotic relationship that you have with Mother Earth. But you are subject to her changes, to her choices, her decisions. You are a part of her ecosystem. And the energies that are being released at this time in your world are all designed to give you the strength, the courage, the knowledge, the wisdom that you need to mature as an entire race of beings. Not just one or two here or there. The energy of transparency has been active since the beginning of this millennium. And now recently we have released loving truth into the one consciousness. And so, just like when you go from being a teenager to a young adult, you learn some hard truths. That maybe you cannot keep going the way you have been going. And that it is in fact up to you to make the changes you need to support yourself, to create an income, to be a mature part of a relationship so that you can sustain it, maybe bear children, or if no children, then you want to become a part of the community with your partner. There are all these experiences that happen when you shift from adolescence, from late teenage into early adulthood. And they are vital for literally your survival. And that is what you are moving into. just as you have matured through every year of your life. Some of you have matured in different ways, but each stage of your life, certain things have simply become easier. It's as if all the parts of you have caught up to where you are in that moment. And your ability to see things in a way that you could not have seen them 1, 5, 10, 20 years ago. You are able to interact with others with more maturity. Maybe you do not take things so personally as you once did when you were a young and tender adolescent. Maybe now that you are more mature, you can see that other people are hurting too. They are not just out to get you, as maybe you thought when you were a teenager. That they were doing it to you on purpose, or they were singling you out. Or that whatever they did to you was because there was something wrong with you. But now you can look back and see that they were deeply flawed. They were human. They were beautiful. They were light, they were shadow. They were trying to find company in their misery. So imagine all the ways that you have matured as an individual from your adolescence into your young adulthood and beyond. And now you can begin to imagine what that is going to look and feel like for all of humanity. Does that mean that there will no longer be war, that there will no longer be poverty or homelessness, that there will no longer be some people trying to terrorize others? No. You bring your shadows with you into this new age. But I will tell you that just like maturity reveals your immaturity, that is exactly what's going to happen for all of you. Naturally, organically, it will be revealed to you the lies you tell yourselves and the lies you tell others. All of that will be exposed again and again, and not to harm, not to hurt. I give the example of the greatest lie that you all tell yourselves, that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy. That is a lie. And for many of you who have been with me for many years, you are starting and well into exposing that lie within yourself. And what you've discovered is that you are wonderful as you are. And when you do lie to yourself, again, that you're not worthy, you feel it. It's like a betrayal. You can feel the lie inside of you. It's heavy and it doesn't resonate, doesn't sit well. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you must believe 100% wholeheartedly that you are incredible and extraordinary and wonderful. Let yourself just be you. That's what the lie has kept you from, beloved ones. Just being you. Thinking what you think, feeling what you feel, being called to do what you are called to do. And that's all. No more, but no less. And that is the lie that adolescent people tell themselves, that they are not good enough, that there's something wrong with them because not everyone in school loved them or told them they were great or thought they were handsome or beautiful or sexy or worthy. That maybe they felt they didn't fit in, or they were ridiculed or bullied. And the adolescent does not know how to see beyond that. The adolescent feels the hurt and takes it all on, lets it fester inside, and then believes it. And this is what you will be leaving behind, beloved ones. And while there's a big part of you all that say, yes, that is wonderful. Thank goodness for yourself and for all of humanity, for all of life. But because each and every one of you has been on a conscious spiritual path for much of your lives, you know that when those deep core inner lies are exposed, it can be very painful and joyful and frightening and scary. Who are you if you're not unworthy? Or any of the other lies that you have told yourself, or you've told other people, or that your teachers told you, or your government told you, or it doesn't matter. Humans lying to humans and themselves. And the energy of transparency began the exposure of those lies. And now the loving truth comes in and says, it's all right. It is part of growing. It is part of maturing. But let's look at all the lies that you've told yourself and all the lies that you have told others and all the lies that have been woven into the fabric of human life. Loving truth says, let's look at those lies. Let's expose those lies within my arms, the arms of loving truth. Looking at the lies through the lens of loving truth. Letting loving truth expose the lies to provide the healing from the damage that all these lies have told. But there will still be people who want to tear things down, who are early in their evolution as a human soul and are deep into shadow. These people are not going away, beloved ones, because you are them and they are you. And this age is all about equality. No one is better or worse. You are all simply humans coming together to live life as best as you know how to live. But even though those that are deep in shadow will continue in your world, there won't be a lot of lying about it. All the hiding and the covert behavior will fall away and continue to be exposed more and more. And for many people, beloved ones, that is a kind of freedom in and of itself. They can share their own shadow more freely, and it is a relief. So while it may seem shocking what is being exposed and the way some people are choosing to live, choosing to share, choosing to communicate, choosing their actions in a way that deliberately causes harm, they are in fact right alongside you, living more freely. And this surge of freedom being released from the prison of lies is going to cause some destruction. But it is also going to cause a lot of healing. This is your time, beloved ones. This is your age, the one where you feel at home, where you fit in, where things start to be easier for you. But if you lie to yourself and to others, if you continue to hide who you are, not that you have to tell everyone everything, I don't mean that. You do not have to be utterly and completely exposed, but from your deepest heart of hearts, your soul of souls, hiding will be a struggle, a big one. It will be an effort. So when you find yourself struggling, when you feel as though you're pushing that boulder up the hill and it's rolling back down again, stop. Take a moment or two and ask yourselves, is there any part of me in this situation that is lying, that is trying to be something other than I am? Am I trying to force my opinions on others? Am I pushing something onto people? Am I striving in a way that goes against my energy, your own resonance? Are you fighting against yourself? Are you diminishing yourself? Or are you trying to convince others that you are superior, that your way is best, that you know what's best? That's when you're going to feel the struggle, beloved ones. Let go. Let go, let go, let go of the lie. The lie that you are not enough, or the lie that you are better than. Let it go. And you will feel the ease restore almost instantly. That is what this age is offering those of you on a conscious spiritual path. Those of you that are exposing your lies with loving truth, letting them go, and living as yourself. Without the need for lots of adjectives and adverbs to describe you, but just you, as you are, shadow and light. For those human beings that are choosing that path, the path of ease and grace, of love and kindness. And this path is not a path of weakness. It is a path of strength. And if you choose to continue on this path, your maturity as a part of the human race will go smoothly. And you will be able to reach out your hand. And just by your very presence, help others to find their maturity. To let go of their lies with loving truth. Never with punishment. This is a day of great celebration. It is a day of joy. A day of love. That will spread out and carry the energy of rebirth to all. Now, I call you to service, my beloved children. Close your eyes. And begin to take nice, slow, deep breaths into your body. I'm with you in this moment. We are breathing together as one breath. My love is holding you. And my grace is expanding you into the oneness that is this life. Feel your body as an extension of Gaia, created from her life force as you will return to her life force. Gaia's energy is all around you. Breathing your lungs, pumping your heart, holding you in place and yet giving you the freedom to move. Feel the joy of this solstice day. In the north, the shortest day of the year. Where the quiet dark fills much of the day, all of the night. And in the south, the longest day of the year with light. In perfect balance on this day, just as shadow and light are always in perfect balance. And when this day draws to a close, in the south, the light gives over to the dark, and in the north, the dark gives over to the light. And so the cycle begins and moves and spins again and again and again. You are one with this cycle, like the rising and the setting of the sun, as day turns to night and night gives way to day. Feel this new energy growing inside you and around you, connecting you to each and every human being on this planet and all the life that surrounds you, that is you. The power of this energy of the new age will lift you up. It will bring you into your whole self. And you will serve the divine as you have always served the divine, by holding the hands of those who are frightened by this new presence, this energy that maybe they didn't ask for, but is now flowing through their lives, rearranging their circumstances internally, externally. People will need comfort, beloved ones, and feel your unique abilities to provide that comfort. All that you have done to prepare for this day, all the transformations you have made within, all the divine grace you have allowed into your being, embraced and given back to the world. You will serve in body and out of body. And this new age will energize you. Feel how strong the energy is right here, right now, pressing on you, blossoming within you. Familiar and yet new. No one has lived in the new age yet. No one knows how to live in the new age yet. You are all stepping into adulthood together. Feel the step forward. Feel this day opening, the shift completing, the cycle reaching its peak. We are all servants of this greater master that is life. Welcome this age with an open heart. Feel your whole energy just being thrown wide open to say yes. Yes to the grace. Yes to the ease. Yes to the responsibility and service that you are being called to do. Whether it is to hold the hand of one human being or hundreds, that is not for you to decide. Let yourself be guided by this energy, never controlled, guided, inspired, called, encouraged, cheered on, and loved every step of the way. Say yes to leaving behind the lies that have diminished you and the life around you. Let your light burn brighter in honesty, being a beacon of hope, so that all will know the loving truth of themselves. Say yes to being the beacon of loving truth without speaking a word, just emanating, radiating loving truth for all. And now let your yes to all of this flow into the collective human consciousness, the divine collective, the animal collective, the plant collective. Let your yes flow into Mother Earth. That you will be her vessel, her anchor for this new energy. Even though you will not know how to live in this new energy, you will be shown day by day, minute by minute, so that you can hold this new way for others. Not to make them see or to show them how wonderful you are, but just by being yourself. That is when it will flow. When your shadow and light are living in honest expression. And I am here to comfort you, all of you. When the lies you have built around yourself and within yourself are exposed, and you do not know how to live without them, together we will find the way through. We are always better together. Unity, harmony, wholeness. Feel that now. As you step into your adulthood, you let go of the self-centered fears of adolescence, the selfishness, the need to strike out, defend, to push, to force. As you step into adulthood, you step into conscious community, the awakening to the collective consciousness. Humans, animals, the environment, even the invertebrates in the soil and flying through the air. That you are a part of a sacred community. Welcome to your adulthood. Welcome to the community of life. Welcome to oneness. Now let all that flow out into the world around you. The joy of growing up, the joy of being in a community, one light, one shadow, one love. How wondrous is this life when it is lived together. Let yourself embrace it all. Now let yourself bask in this oneness, this connectedness, this co-creation of each and every moment of life, with all of life. Just let yourself rest in it. Balanced between the dark and the light, as one gives way to the other, balancing your planet, balancing your hearts, your minds, your souls, your bodies. And like every significant, energetic, physical transformation, the energy may feel heavy in the beginning. It may exhaust you at odd times, unless you are one with the heavenly bodies. You may have a little bit of notice when the energy becomes more intense. You will need to feel the flow. Pushing and forcing may not be an option for you anymore. How wonderful to let that be a cycle completion for you. To let that stay in the old age that is falling away, completing its cycle, fulfilling its purpose, and now coming to rest. Welcome everything that has come from the old age. In love, welcome it into the new age to transform, to bring the old ways to the new ways, so that something precious is born. Something this world has never known before. Just as you cannot reject any part of yourself, any part of your past, you cannot reject the old age. But as all you bring with it, all everyone brings with them flows into the new age, it will be changed. It will be transformed by the very nature of the birth of a new age. So it is written, so it shall be done. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shanti, Shanti, Om. We are one. We are one. We are one. So be it. Amen. Now bring your hands together in the mudra of prayer over your heart chakra. Bow your heads. And give thanks for all that is, was, and will be. Enter this new age with a grateful heart, a generous heart, one that forgives freely and easily, one that does not hold grudges, keeps score, or clings to resentment. Let your sacred heart shine. Beautiful. You may relax your hands. Take a deep breath, and on the exhalation, let it all go. And you may open your eyes. Welcome. welcome, welcome. Put your faith in this age. Trust that this is your time. And let it all flow from you. Love, light, truth. Your expression of self. The essence of your being. This age will call to you powerfully. Just let go and answer the call, my beloved ones. And let us dance together. Thank you. Thank you for releasing your blessing out into the world, for saying yes to this wonderful life and all the pain and joy and beauty and fear that is still to unfold. But you are here to serve and to love and to be loved deeply. And I'm with you in all of it, through all of it. Every hardship, every celebration, every moment, we are one. You are not alone, beloved ones. We are all together, now and always. I love you and thank you for celebrating this glorious and auspicious solstice. Just open your arms and keep them open. And I promise you, your life will blossom in ways you never imagined possible. I love you, I cherish you, and I honor you. Namaste. Well, well, well. Here we are. Yay! So exciting. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Oh, wow, that energy was intense. I've been feeling it all day and I was wondering what that was. I'm so glad she explained that because I think, yes, we're going to have days like this in the future for sure. Thank you all so much for coming and being a part of this. Oh my goodness, this was brought me a lot of hope and a lot of joy. I hope it was the same for you. You are so welcome. Iggy, did you really? I There was a moment, I'll tell you, when she, oh gosh, when was it? I can't remember, but it's standing out for me energetically where there was like a whomp, like it was so intense, it was so big. I felt like yeah, it was just this one moment and it was intense. So it may have been the same moment. You may have to go back and watch the video because I could, she said something very, well, for me, very profound. It was like she was bringing the shadow and light together in that moment of balancing in the solstice between the dark and the light giving over. I don't know, I can't remember exactly. It's all a jumble, but I think I'm feeling you. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, all of you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, just the best way to celebrate the solstice is with all of you for sure. So I hope that well, I can't wait to be back here with the live streams on well, not Monday because Monday's Christmas, but in the next year. But I'm so excited to hear how all of you are doing, how the energy feels, what you're noticing. Any changes? Are things easier? Are some things harder? Some things easier? I've been noticing there's been quite a few things that are easier. But like Mother was saying, I have noticed that when I start to struggle or push or try to like be self-reliant, it's more of a struggle. Things don't work out. I have a harder time. I feel kind of lost. But when I come back to unity, when I come back to I don't need to know something until it's given to me, then everything just seems to work out. Like it seems effortless. So I'm starting to get a glimpse of what she's talking about. So it's really exciting. Um, Yes, thank you for all the thumbs up for this. I appreciate that as always. YouTube loves that. And I appreciate all your efforts in the YouTube community because more people find Mother, the more likes, the more people that subscribe, the more people that find Mother. And I have to tell you all, honestly, no hyperbole, there are a lot of people that find me through this YouTube channel that come into our community and are just transformed by their relationship with Mother. It is extraordinary. So on just coming to the live streams and liking the videos, I promise you that is a real service because people find me and find Mother through me, and it is making a huge difference in their lives. So thank you for this service. Happy New Year. So glad we got to celebrate together today. If you celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas. I hope it is filled with joy and love, and you get lots and lots of hugs and maybe some really special presents, meaning the present, CE, right? Not NTS, presence of your family and loved ones at this time. So much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Mwah. Thank you all so much for being here. Take care. And thank you for all the love in the chat. It was so sweet of you to comment. So great. Thank you.